Hello everyone, this is Judy coming to you from my scrapbook loft, and welcome. Thank you so much for taking time to visit with me. What I'm doing you all today is this. I've been asked by a couple of people, and I'll put their names in the title, for a tutorial on how I made my toolbox chest without a die. So that's what I'm doing today, and so let's get started. Alexa, set me a 15-minute timer, please.
15 minutes, starting now.
So the first thing you want to do, you want to figure out how big do you want your drawer, okay? I've got me a little one here made, and it is 4 by 5, okay? It's 4 by 5, that's how I wanted it figured. Wanted it to be a small size. And so what you do is then you decide how big do you want your drawers, how deep do you want them. You've already figured out how big you want the inside drawer to be, but how high do you want them? Okay, I wanted mine 1.5 because I want to be able to actually put stuff in it. And if I were making one for like paper clips or something, I would make a smaller size. But for the, I use mine. I make it and I use it. So what I've done is for my drawer, for the width this way, 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 4, which is 7. So that's how wide the paper needs to be this way. And then I figured up how I wanted it, how long I wanted it. And I know I want the 1.5 inch sides or it's not going to made up. So it's 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 5, and that's 8. Okay? So it's 7 by 8, and you're going to score 1 1/2 inches on all 4 sides. So let me get that done here. By 8. And we're going to score 1 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. 1 1/2, 1 1/2, 1 1/2, 1 1/2. Then we're going to crease our fold lines. Okay. And then we're going to cut part of this end, this one square right here. You just cut it on one side. It doesn't matter which one, whichever one you want to. And then you want to angle it like this. Oops, I need a little more angle there. Like that. Why I've got the shakes. I haven't done a tutorial in so long. I don't know if I know how. So we're going to do this on all 4 corners. And then we're going to glue them. I always glue mine on the inside. On the drawers, I glue them on the inside. Make sure when you put that in there, like that they are flush. Flush at the top, just like that. That gives you a good square corner. Fingers have no oils to them. They're so dry and slicky. Okay, and here's this one. And apparently I don't have it cut enough. Hold just a moment. Yeah, didn't get enough angle on there. Okay. Now there's the drawer. Easy peasy. The drawer, easy peasy. Okay? All right, now we're going to make this sleeve for it to slide into. Just like that. Okay? And again, you're going to do some more arithmetic. Okay? You're going to want, I don't know if you can see this edge right here, right there. It's folded over on top of one of the sleeves. Okay? You got to figure all this in. So, the one cover, you make two of them. I do. I make two of them. Okay? I know this is 4 inches wide. Actually, you all, whenever you get it put together, you've gained 1/8 of an inch. Almost a whole 1/8 of an inch. Okay? So you want it, I do. I want a 1/4 inch lip here. I want a 1/4 of an inch lip all the way around. To me, it looks dressier. You don't have to do that. You can make it even if you'd like that. Okay, you could do that. I like a little lip. Okay, so what I do, I lay it on my scoreboard and I see that I want it to be 4 3/8. So that's what I did, 4 3/8. And then I want that one lip to slide over right here. So that's another 1 1/2. Okay? And then I want at least a 1/2 inch fold over here to connect the two sleeves. So that is another 1/2 inch. So it's 6, you add all of that together, and it's 6 3/8 inches wide. And you're going to score 1/2 inch on the long side. Let me get it cut, okay? 6 3/8. It's 6 3/8. And it's going to be 8 1/16 inches long. And the reason for that is you're going to score on the two sides. The two sides are going to score at 1 1/2 inch. And then, you know your drawer, you've gained a 1/16 of an inch, okay? So you want that to be 5 1/8. And the reason I want it that, or 5 1/16, the reason I want it that way is so that the drawer has movement to move in and out easy. So I've added 1 1/2, 5 1/16, and 1 1/2, and it is 8 1/16 long. So I want this to be 6 3/8 inches wide by 8 1/16. And this one doesn't have the 3/8, you all. So let me do it this way so I can show you how I'm cutting it. 6 3/8. Right there. Six 3/8. There we go. And then I want it 8 1/16 inches long. And then we're going to score 1/2 inch on two sides. That's the long side. 1 1/2. I probably said 1/2 inch. 1 1/2 by 1 1/2. Then we're going to put it on the short side, and we're going to score at 4 3/8. And then to get that 1 1/2 fold, we're going to score at 5 7/8. And that's going to give us like a 1/4 or a 1/2 inch of 5 7/8. Because you don't need much to fold over. Okay? Now for... No, let's do that one first. Then we'll get back to that other one. Now we're going to cut these rectangles right here out. This one on the very end, this little rectangle right here, and we're just going to kind of angle that a little bit. Cut this one off. Angle that just a little bit. And then we're going to cut our tab off. And angle that one just a hair. Okay? These don't have to be perfect, you all. They're going to be covered up, but you do want the right size. But if you get something off on the tab or something doesn't look right, it's going to get covered up, so don't worry about it. Now these I put on the outside because I don't want my drawer hanging on them when I close it. And we're going to put it right up against that inside fold, like that. Right up against this inside fold is where we're going to put that. These sides. Okay? Now the other piece we're going to put on here is a lot simpler. It's just 4 3/8 wide and 8 1/16 inches long. 4 3/8. 8 1/16. And we're going to score. Let's get the small one out for this one. One and 1/2 on that side, the long side. 1 and 1/2 on the long side of that one. Crease. Alexa, cancel. We're going to finish this before I quit. And then we're going to slide our drawer in. We're going to put this on here like so. There we go. Okay. We're going to put that on there. Don't squeeze it tight, y'all. Don't squeeze it tight on there. You won't be able to move your drawer. I know from experience. And you want your edges to match up. So I always just lay it on the desk, pound it a little bit together there. Rub that. Come over here. Bring this one over, even up those edges. Get that to glue down. So you don't need a whole lot to fold this over. It just makes a really neat sleeve. Come on. And there you go. Now I'll make the other one offline as well, like I did this one, the first one, because I had to, I messed up and had to redo it, so I didn't want to confuse you all with all the figuring and the blah, blah, blah stuff I had to do to straighten it up. So I will come back with the next tutorial. I'll have the other drawer made, and I'll show you how I don't finish them out, the other steps that I do. I want to thank you all for watching. Hugs to you from me, and God bless.